wabarakatuh. The honorable judges, competition committee, and audiences. I am Najwa Asylah, standing in front of you to deliver my speech under the title, The Key to Tackling Climate Change. Ladies and gentlemen, our Earth is getting older, while the environment is getting worse. Nowadays, there are many forest land that used to build new construction. There are many industries that cannot handle their gas and made much of air pollution. There are many people who use their own vehicle to get to their schools or office while distance is not pretty far. And also, there are many people who don't care about how to manage traces in correct way. And by all the activities that I tell you about, it creates methane, and it is one of the gases that makes climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, by many factors that I tell you about, it makes one serious problem that now we can feel it. It is climate change. But first, I want to ask you, have you known about climate change? According to the United Nations, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. But since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, by a sentence that I tell you about, human activities have been the main driver of climate change. It should make us think twice, ladies and gentlemen. It should make us think what the effect for our Earth from the activities that we do. And as a young generation, I don't want all my future generation experience a worse Earth. Earth that has hotter temperatures. Earth that has melting ice that resulting raising sea levels. Earth that has worse air that contain many air pollution in it. And also Earth that has no big forest or green land. And for me too, as a young generation, I don't want all my future generation plans are failed just because we cannot save our Earth from this problem. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, there is an interesting problematic that related to climate change. It is Japan who want to throw their nuclear waste to the sea. And ladies and gentlemen, from this problematic, there are many rejections from some countries. For example, China, Macau, and South Korea. And ladies and gentlemen, nuclear waste that thrown to the sea, there are many bad impacts from it, such as it can destroy coral reefs, pollute sea's water, killing fish on the sea, also it can disrupt the sea's ecosystem. And the second problematic, ladies and gentlemen, is in Hawaii. A forest fire occurred, and it destroyed many buildings, and it has many victims. And this case is caused by dry land in the forest. Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays, there are many activists that speak loud about climate change. And one of the examples from our young generation, it is Greta Thunberg. Greta showed us that we, as a young generation, we can make moves together to solve climate change. And as a young generation who will inherit the consequences of climate change, we should participate to solve this problem. Start from first, ladies and gentlemen, as fast as the growth of our communication technology, right now we can connect it with people around the globe just by using smartphone. With smartphone, we can educate each other about climate change using its media social facility. With smartphone, we can educate each other about how to avoid many dangerous activities about climate change. And also, ladies and gentlemen, with smartphone, we can record and also share our participation as a young generation to the world to solve climate change. For example, ladies and gentlemen, Pandawara Group. Pandawara Group is a group of young generation who like to clean some dirty places that full of traces, such as lake, beach, and road. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, Pandawara Group succeeded to inspire many young generation, and they identical with their reduce, reuse, and recycle. And ladies and gentlemen, by my experience right now, I don't use anymore any kind of things that took a long time to recycle. For example, I don't use tissue anymore, instead of I use a duster. And also like now, right now, I don't use any kind of plastic for my laundry, instead of I use my laundry bag. And ladies and gentlemen, not only that, we, As young generation, we can participate to solve this problem in many ways. For the second example is, ladies and gentlemen, we can just walk or we can use public transportation. And the third example is, we can make an organization of young generation of cleanup days. For example, Indo Relawan. Indo Relawan is an organization of young generation that likes to make a schedule of cleanup days. And the fourth example is, we can make a tree planting programs. For example, we can make an Adiwiyata organization that like to plant trees in schools area. And ladies and gentlemen, remember this. We, as humans, we just live once and live in this earth. We just can't breathe freely with this earth's air. From the beginning, the earth is already give us many things to live. But what we give to it? We just destroy it and hurt it. So ladies and gentlemen, right now, starting from now, let us to make and also participate to solve this problem as a young generation. Because if it is not us, who will? Ladies and gentlemen, finally, this is the end of my speech. I am Najwa Asylah. I hope it can give many benefits for me and also for you. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.